According to a recent poll, Massachusetts parents are showing concerns for their students in one particular subject.
22 News reporter Claire Overton joins us live in studio with how the state's students are struggling with math.
Nick and Ciara, the MassInc polling group surveyed parents of all demographics about their thoughts about their child's performance in math. And today in the webinar, results they were showed were staggering. Over the last couple of years, the state of Massachusetts has seen a downward trend in the performance of math classes for grade school students. In December of 2024, ED Trust in Massachusetts and the MassInc polling group surveyed 1,545 Massachusetts parents of children from kindergarten to 12th grade of all demographics about how their child is performing in math class.
And a particular area where I want to point out, in part, relates to the attendance challenges that our students are facing right now. Chronic absenteeism is still at about 20% of our students.
One interesting correlation that was determined through the study was the relationship between a parent's income and education level and how they believe their child is performing in math class. It found, quote, parents with lower incomes are less likely to say their child is doing well compared to parents with higher incomes. Some parents who took the survey reacted to the results.
One parent's reaction to these statistics, which is just that something major is not working right if half the children in the state are not meeting expectations.
1 in 3 parents say they are concerned and feel the need to seek outside help for their child in math.
There are some differences in terms of basically who was looking for what. White parents and black parents more likely to say a tutor, and Asian parents and Latino parents relatively less likely to say so.
For the past couple of years, DESE has been working to help students that may be struggling.
Since 2023, we've directly supported high-dosage math tutoring for students in 4th and 8th grade in over 60 districts in the state.
There are also strides to provide more resources for teachers so they can help better their students in learning.
And MCAS results released this past fall showed Massachusetts students' math scores were flat, some even declined.
That was also after many students struggled during the COVID-19 pandemic, studying in-person classes. That was tough.
Yes, it was tough, and both of those topics were shared in this morning's webinar. But another reason they mentioned was how parents are having a harder time helping their children with math, since the ways math is being taught is a lot different from when we were learning math.
I have never been good at math.
Never. That's why we're in English, and I just rely on my phone.
If my ask me a math question, somebody else is going to have to figure it out.
I loved math, but the way they're teaching it now is completely different from even when I was young.
Totally different. All right, Claire, thanks.